Hi, Sagittarius. What's up, Archers? Okay, let's get into your reading. For all Sagittarians, God has blessed it. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We are going to look at what has been going on with you and what is going on with you and the likely outcome. So relate it, apply it to your circumstance and situations and statuses as you can. We'll start here with the tarot cards, and then we will get a message from the Oracle of the Unicorns deck right there. All right, Sagittarius, what's been going on with you? The Magician. All right, so you're trying to make some things happen. I get it. Christmas is in like 4 days, so yeah, no, just utilizing all of your available assets, whether it's mental, physical, financial, emotional, just utilizing every tool that you can to bring some of heaven down to earth, and doing it in a very healthy way. I feel like doing it in a way that's aligned with God's timing and purpose too. Like you're not doing anything so crazy, but it's like, okay, Lord, this is what I'm trying to do. Hook a brother up, hook a sister up. So right now you're resting. And that's probably because, you've been putting in long hours. You've been probably fighting some battles, maybe seen or unseen. But now the Four of Swords is, okay, I am at ease, soldier. I'm at rest. I've been doing so much. I've been winning. I've been losing. Being very resilient and strategic. And, just staying on guard, staying ready. Just because things do change that, sometimes they're just totally outside of our circumstances. So, even though you're at this rest phase, I feel like it's because you've been so like go, 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 do, making magic happen that it's like everybody needs a break. Everybody needs some downtime. So I see you taking that, which is good, very healthy, especially for your mind. And then you have the Four of Pentacles here. Excuse me. So yeah, being very protective. Taking maybe even extra protective measures. Like if you're normally very aware of your surroundings and your finances and things like that, I feel like maybe you're putting like double protection on certain things just because it is that time of year. And, it's not ever bad to be careful for nothing. The Four of Pentacles, he's holding his pentacles down with his feet and he's holding on to his arms. He's got one even glued to his head. So this is like, these things are my most prized possessions, and there's no way I'm giving them up. There's no way I'm letting them go. But I want you to see what I have so that you can see, I'm legit. This is also, you kind of seeing things real black and white, like it's no gray area. This is what it is. I am who I am, and you don't really even need to ask any questions because it's all all right here, all laid out in front of you. So, what are we gonna do here? Let's go back to the Magician for a second and see, what were you creating? Oh, you want a new beginning. This Ace of Pentacles. You want something here that is long-term, that is very prosperous, very stable, something that is committed. But, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's not overnight. This is a long path to the mountaintop. So you probably have just been trying to manifest and create things that, will be worthwhile in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Yeah. Oh, some of you might be getting engaged, married, some kind of long-term commitment. It could be like even purchasing like a major thing, like a home or a car or something where, you're it's like a marriage, it's a contract of sorts. And so with the Magician here, I feel like, Sagittarius, you've been trying to do everything that you can to make this, into fruition. Like I say, using your wands, your pentacles, your swords, your cups, all of it together 2 and 2, 3 by 1, 1 by 3, whatever, the arithmetic, you've been doing it, because this Ace of Pentacles is like, it's the news of it. It's the information of it. It may not be the actual thing of it just yet, but at least you know it's coming. And so it's good because then you can prepare, right? But you have the Four of Wands here, which is very high energy, very celebratory. This is a traditional, I think it's a Jewish wedding, but people are happy. They're dancing. They're celebrating the couple. The couple is like an opposites attract, like he's 6'5", she's 5'5". You know what I mean? She's from the Ukraine, he's from Africa. It's just those total opposite, almost extremes, but they work so well together. It's kind of crazy how it happens, but everybody who knows them, they're so happy for them. So whatever it is, I feel like it's an opposites attract type situation, but everybody's happy that it's working for you. Now, this Four of Swords, oh boy, we have the Nine of Swords. So you're resting here now, Sagittarius, but there's also a bit of concern too. There's something that, and High Priestess, yeah, you might know something's being hidden from you at the time, but it doesn't have to necessarily be a bad thing. It's maybe because you don't know what's being hidden, you are kind of stressing and worrying about it. Some anxiety may be keeping you up at night, giving you some kind of headaches or just restlessness, because sometimes that's what it is too. It's not that it's anything bad. It's just that we just don't know what it is. So it's like, I just want to know already. I just want the confirmation. I just want to know that it's happening or it's not happening, but you're not getting those answers. So, it's like on the outside, you appear cool, calm, collected, rested, not worrying, not stressing. But on the inside, it's like turmoil. It's like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to sleep when I don't know what gonna be? That kind of thing. But, the High Priestess says, I will tell you when you're ready. And until then, I'm not going to say anything. You know that there's something that's being, kind of kept. But at the same time, don't only think in the negative. You have to think in the positive too, that, yeah, okay, maybe some things are being kept from me, but maybe it's for my benefit. Maybe it's for my health. Maybe it's something positive too that can't be revealed yet, because maybe it's just not quite confirmed yet. So, make sure that you check your mental, that you're not just on the negative, okay? Because a lot of times we're very wrong when we think so negatively. It actually ends up being something quite beneficial and positive. It's just timing is a big part of it. So you have the Six of Cups here, the nostalgic one with the Chariot here, which is the major arcana of Cancer. So yeah, things are you're going to get the thing that you are set out to get. Whatever that is that you're trying to accomplish will definitely be accomplished. So no need to worry there. That's what the Chariot is. The Chariot is extremely purposed and destined, and always reaches his destination and goal. So he's showing up to kind of confirm, don't worry, you're going to get there. And you're going to get there in good timing. So the Six of Cups with the Four of Pentacles is, the Six of Cups is that back when things were easy and simple. When candy used to cost like 5 cents. Those little bags of chips cost 25 cents. Just, you might be very protective about the things that you have, but there's this sense of respect for the past, and not like unhealthy, not like, oh, I wish it was year 2000 again. No, not like that, but just that sometimes you have to remember the past and how it was to help you in your now. That's what I'm kind of getting from here. So some kind of maybe dream or some person from your childhood may appear in your life now, or some kind of circumstance that you used to envision for yourself. It's like, wait a minute, you know, you're being very protective of the things that you have, but sometimes the past can remind us, hey, you know, you've kind of slept on this and forgot about this, but let's wake up to it. Let's actually get back to it and see what we can make happen. So it could be something like that. So while you're being, you know, very mindful of things, a memory could come back to you, or a person or something can come back to you and be like, I used to do that then. Maybe I should try it now and see how it works. And I bet you it'll work. I bet you it'll still very much so work. So, you know, sometimes the past is very much so our friend. From the unicorns, you have goddess. The goddess says, honor your divine feminine energy, whether you are male or female. See your inner beauty and love every part of you. Okay, there's no part of you that you shouldn't be loving. Your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, it's all beautiful. Again, male or female, you are created in God's image. So you are definitely something special, and you need to, you know, be reminding yourself of that these days. All right, Archers, that's what I got for you, my darling. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. I will talk to you soon.